What happens when politics, religion, and social media collide? Tonight we re-unpacking the uproar sparked by Donald Trump's latest online post and AI-generated image of himself as the Pope hat, a moment when the Catholic world is in mourning and the eyes of millions are on Rome. On Friday evening, Donald Trump, the U.S. president and current White House occupant, shared a digitally created image on his Truth Social platform in the official White House X account. The image showed Trump dressed in the traditional white robes of the Pope, complete with a golden crucifix and the ceremonial mitre, his finger pointed skyward in a classic PayPal gesture. The timing couldn't have been more sensitive. The Vatican is still observing 9 days of official mourning after the funeral of Pope Francis, and cardinals from across the globe are gathering in Rome to begin the secretive process of selecting the next leader of the Catholic Church. The post quickly became a lightning rod for controversy. At the Vatican, journalists pressed officials about the image during the daily briefing on the conclave, highlighting just how much attention the post had drawn. In Italy, former Prime Minister Matteo Renzi didn't hold back, calling the image disgraceful and saying it was an insult to both the faithful and the dignity of religious institutions. He accused Trump of turning a solemn moment into a spectacle, suggesting that the leader of the global right was more interested in showmanship than respect. Across the Atlantic, the New York State Catholic Conference, which represents the state's Catholic bishops, issued a stern rebuke. "There's nothing witty or amusing about this, Mr. President," their statement read. "We have just laid Pope Francis to rest, and the cardinals are about to enter a sacred process to choose his successor. Please, do not make light of our faith." The backlash wasn't limited to religious leaders. Major Italian and Spanish news outlets criticized the post as being in poor taste, especially given the ongoing period of mourning. Italy's prominent left-leaning newspaper, La Repubblica, ran the image on its homepage, accompanied by a commentary accusing Trump of pathological megalomania, suggesting that the post was less about humor and more about self-aggrandizement. When asked to address the criticism, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt defended Trump, emphasizing his record as a supporter of Catholics and religious freedom. She pointed out that Trump had even attended Pope Francis's funeral in Rome just over a week ago, despite not being Catholic himself or a regular churchgoer. Not everyone saw the post as offensive. Senator Lindsey Graham, a close Trump ally, responded with tongue-in-cheek enthusiasm, joking on X that Trump would make a dark horse candidate for Pope and urging the conclave to keep an open mind. He quipped about the possibility of a Pope-U.S. president combination, playfully referencing the tradition of watching for white smoke to signal the election of a new pope. Jack Posobiec, a well-known far-right commentator and Trump supporter who recently took part in a Catholic prayer event at Trump's Florida resort, also weighed in. "I'm Catholic," he wrote on X. "We've all been making jokes about the upcoming PayPal selection all week. It's called a sense of humor." What's your take? Was this a harmless joke? Or did Trump cross a line by posting the image during such a sensitive time for Catholics worldwide? Join the conversation in the comments below. Your perspective is important. If you want to stay informed on stories that shape our world and challenge our views, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll keep bringing you the latest, with context and clarity you can trust. Thanks for watching. Stay engaged, stay thoughtful, and we'll see you in the next report.